Today's episode of Your Diabestie is sponsored by Sigrid Therapeutics Glucose Stabilizer. Balancing blood sugars can be difficult, and I know that seeing post-meal high blood sugars gets extremely frustrating. So when Sigrid asked me to give their glucose stabilizer a try, I thought, why not? And after giving it a try for a few weeks, I was so impressed by the effect on my blood sugar numbers. Instead of my usual roller coaster arrows and straight up arrows on my CGM, I noticed straighter curves in my glucose and less post-meal bloat. Sigrid Therapeutics Glucose Stabilizer uses Cypor technology, a natural silica-based treatment that is 100% natural and backed by 10 years of clinical research. It's well-studied and it works. This all-natural supplement is specifically designed to help lower blood sugar and support a healthy lifestyle. As someone who understands the challenges of managing blood sugar, I can attest to the effectiveness of Sigrid Therapeutics Glucose Stabilizer. So if you're looking to better your overall health or balance your blood sugars, I encourage you to visit sigridstabilizer.com/hangrywoman and enter hangrywoman as the code when you check out for 15% off of your entire purchase. Welcome back to the Your Diabestie podcast, the podcast that ensures you never have to do diabetes alone. I'm your host, Mila Clark. I'm a diabetes health and wellness coach living with latent autoimmune diabetes in adults. And today I'm diving into a topic that can be a real challenge for those of us living with diabetes. We are here to talk today about the best tools and tips that you can use to successfully navigate the holidays with diabetes. As we approach the holiday season, it's important to be aware of the challenges that we're going to face during this time. This time of year is full of joy and celebration. There are also added stressors and temptations that can make managing blood sugar levels even more difficult than it already is on a normal day. Some common challenges include a lot of sugary treats and festive feasts. It's easy to feel overwhelmed and unsure about how to maintain our regular routines and manage our blood sugar levels during the holidays. Plus, there's some added stress of entertaining, delicious foods, and lots of festivities that are happening, from company parties to family dinners. And these can be especially tempting for those of us with diabetes. And many of these foods, like I said, are high in carbohydrates and sugar. So it's a little bit of a challenge. Not impossible, but a little bit of a challenge. Then we have changing routines. So with those holiday parties, those family gatherings, our travel plans, our regular routines can very quickly go out the window. And this can make it challenging to stay on top of our medication schedules, exercise routines, and meal planning overall. And then there's the stress. The holidays, I feel like, bring a lot of added stress, whether it's from hosting family members or managing financial pressures. Stress can have a significant impact on our blood sugar levels and make it a harder time to manage diabetes. So, what are some tips for navigating the holidays with diabetes? Things that can overall just help you with managing this time and really finding balance. And so I have a lot of tips for you in this podcast. Don't get overwhelmed. Don't feel like you have to listen to them all or do them all. Just do the best that you can with what you got, because that's all that we can do. This isn't to say you have to do all of these things to successfully navigate diabetes during the holidays, but it's a really, really helpful guide and just a few helpful tips to think about. Diabetes isn't just a physical condition. It also takes an emotional toll during the holiday season. With all of the social events, the abundance of food and drinks, and the pressure to be merry, it can sometimes feel overwhelming. And you might feel isolated or anxious about managing your blood sugar levels, or burdened by constantly having to explain your dietary needs and your own needs to everyone else when they keep asking. And it's important to know that it's okay not to be okay. And you should never feel obligated to participate in every holiday event or indulge in every treat. Achieving emotional balance is just as important as maintaining your physical health. Here's some strategies that I think you can consider that are pretty easy to add to your time, and you can think about how you want to incorporate these or not into your holiday routine. So be open about your feelings. If you're feeling stressed or you're overwhelmed, don't hesitate to share your feelings with a trusted friend or family member. It's best to ask for support when you need it. That's the time you need everyone to rally around and help you out. Of ways to ask for help from the people around you, whether that's taking something off of your to-do list or if it is just that you've got a lot going on. You need to know that it's okay to say no to some things so that you can just wholeheartedly feel like you've got it together and you don't have to overextend yourself to make sure that every single thing happens. Practice self-care. Make sure you're taking time for yourself amidst the holiday hustle and bustle. This could be setting aside time for a daily walk or reading a book or just taking a few minutes in the day to breathe deeply and relax. You also want to establish boundaries. You don't have to say yes to every holiday invitation. You don't have to say yes to every dessert on the table. You also don't have to say no to every dessert on the table. Find balance in the way that works best for you. And it's okay to prioritize your health and well-being and decline events if you're feeling overwhelmed or you're not feeling well. Remember that you're in it with a bunch of people who get it for the most part. Navigating the holidays shouldn't be stressful, but hopefully some more of these tips will help you. Another thing I can think of is to ground yourself. Managing stress and blood sugar levels during the holidays and staying mindful is crucial. Your blood sugar levels are also managed when you manage your stress. Some practical ways to stay present during the holiday season and get yourself grounded is to think about meditation and mindfulness. So regularly practicing mindfulness techniques or meditation can help reduce stress significantly. So just dedicating a few minutes in your day to focus on your breath, observe your thoughts, it can make a significant difference. Be sure to stay active. Physical activity, brisk walk, yoga, quick workout, it's not just great for your overall health, but it plays a key role in managing blood sugar levels. It can also help you clear your mind, reduce stress, and just help you feel more grounded. Journaling. So writing down your feelings, thoughts, and experiences can be a therapeutic experience. It can help you identify any stress triggers, keep track of your blood sugar levels, and create a mindful roadmap for yourself. And then healthy sleep habits are super important too. So sleep has a substantial impact on stress and blood sugar levels. So prioritize a good night's sleep, maintain regular sleep hours, and create a calming bedtime routine for better rest. You also want to stay hydrated and eat mindfully. So keep a check on your water intake, especially during the holiday feasts when there's lots to see and sip and do. And it's so great. I love the holiday time, especially because we get this amazing ability to spend time with our families and also just like enjoy food. Make it a habit to savor each bite that you're eating. Mindful eating can help prevent overeating and sudden spikes in blood sugar levels. Remember that it's the holiday season and it's okay to treat yourself. The key is to be mindful about it and do it in moderation, and also knowing to pair your foods. So if you're having something high carb, make sure that it's got a fat, fiber, and protein pairing. That's going to help with balancing blood sugars just a little bit more. Enjoy your favorite holiday delicacies, but make sure you're eating nutritious meals with lots of fiber, lots of protein, lots of healthy fats. Also think about a digital detox in this restful season. So in the digital age, constantly checking our phones and social media can add to our stress levels. So set aside some specific time each day, even if it's just for an hour, where you stay away from your digital devices. Use this time to engage in activities that make you feel relaxed and rejuvenated. And then think about practicing gratitude. Take a moment each day and reflect on what you're grateful for. This simple act can shift your perspective from stress to appreciation and give you a positive outlook and enhance your overall well-being. And lastly, again, don't hesitate to reach out to your support network if you're feeling overwhelmed. It is absolutely okay to seek help and to lean on your loved ones when you're facing challenging times. And I think that with a lot of these strategies at your disposal, you can conquer the holiday season without letting stress get the best of you. So I just want you to remember that you've got this and we are in this together. We are Diabesties. And if you need support, if you need help, if you need a venting space, if someone is driving you crazy during the holidays, come talk about it in my free app community. It's called Glucose Guide. For now, we might be rebranding just a little bit in the early part of next year, but it's really just a spot for you to be able to know that you've got people who have your back and you're able to live your best life with diabetes. That's all I want for every single person who's living with diabetes. Additionally, thanks to a generous sponsorship, we are able to offer free health coaching, free virtual telehealth health coaching to members of the Glucose Guide community. The community is free. The health coaching is free because of our sponsor. And so please, please, please take advantage of it. It's something that I am so passionate about, something that I am so passionate about doing for people, and also something that I just really want people to have access to. All of the clients that I have coached have talked about how health coaching is such a wonderful and important part of their care team. Health coaching allows them to revisit and reevaluate their goals and also find their strengths. And we do that through pure conversation. It's pretty remarkable where your brain can go when you bounce ideas off of someone and you get feedback. So I would really encourage you to step in, think about health coaching with me. I think that you'll love it. I think that you'll be so happy that you did it. You can always check the description. We'll have the link for health coaching on diabestiepod.com. And it is also on hangrywoman.com/health-coaching. So you will get what I think is an amazing opportunity to be able to have health coaching for free and have the ability to track your goals, understand where you're going, understand where you're starting and where you want to go, and then really making goals to be able to make those things happen. So this is the end of this episode of Your Diabestie. Thank you for listening. I hope you have a happy holidays and a restful season. I know that this year has just been a whirlwind. I know that it felt like yesterday was January and now it's December, the middle of December. So honestly, time flies. You might as well enjoy your life. And that's why I want people to live diabetes with joy, because time goes by too fast for us to be miserable. So that's it for this episode. Thank you so, so much for listening. And I will see you in the new year. Take care. Bye.